Hi, we're at my house here in South Florida. I spend my summers going back and forth at least 4 times this year, going back to France and Romania, but in season, I'm in Florida because I care for my mom and I love all my customers in South Florida. I live in an area where there's a lot of skin cancer because a lot of people from the north come to the south and they forget to wear their sunscreen. So holistic skincare plays an important part in healing their skin and preventing brown spots, lines, and wrinkles on their face. Today we're going to talk about creams and why you should change your cream, I believe, every 6 weeks. Because if you're using a product on your face for 6 weeks, it's okay to use something new because the cells react differently because there's new fuel feeding the skin. Of course, my favorite's going to be the day and night cream for Helichrysum. You can put this on over a serum or on the skin. And when I found out about making creams and lotions, I found this chest in an antique store. It was in a state appraiser's office. And this chest has oils in it that are over 200 years old. Can you imagine a rose oil from Rose Centophilia that's over 200 years old? You can still smell it. It smells better and better every time. It's unbelievable, these products. Which also tells me that years ago when they used the old-fashioned stills, it's like making great wine. It gets better with age. And when you use a still, you're going to use particular parts of the plant. That's going to be the strongest part of the plant or the flower. Today we would call that stem cells. And that's what I do with the European commerce. My job is to find stem cells in plants and flowers. France and Romania has lots of mountainous flowers that are indigenous. That means they grow wild no matter what, like the immortal flower. My favorite day cream, night cream is going to be the Immortal product, and here's why. This was discovered 400 years ago during the French Revolution. The women were changing their husbands' bandages during the war, and they noticed their hands, and then they decided to use the Helichrysum on their face and their hands. So the skincare ingredient called Helichrysum has been around for a long time, but the best will be from the area in France or Corsica, I believe, because of the sea air, the mountainous terrain, and it's indigenous. It doesn't have to necessarily be farmed. It's just going to grow no matter what the weather conditions are. And when you read a chemical analysis of this flower, there are certain volatiles or vitamins that have to be strong for the product to work, and it always is in France. A lot of ingredients may come in between a 6.8 or maybe a 7 or 8. This year's everything came in at 40, so I'm really happy with the product. We use this Helichrysum in our day cream and our night cream. We also have a Geranium night cream. And the reason why is there's a lot of aromatherapy going on with my product. So it's always good to smell the product before you apply it to your face, your neck, your hands, your décolleté. I like the geranium because the geranium flower has a very thick leaf. And I noticed that the plants with the thicker leaves seem to work better for the collagen. And then we have a great Jour trademark product that I invented. I call it Petit de Moment, which means a cream anytime. It's a little thicker. You can use it daytime or nighttime, anywhere on your face, your neck, your body, your shoulders, anywhere you want. The Gold Bullion Award is an award given from the President of France to an olive farm it's called Maison d'Opio. And I like to use extra virgin olive oil in some of my creams because the quality of the product, the olives were there before the flowers. By the way, in this chest, there were more recipes from the 1800s, lots of secret formulas. This is fabulous. I love the old recipes because it always talks about water, water, water before and after you apply serums, creams, lotions, lots of water. Of course, floral water is best. We sell the floral waters, or you can just use a distilled water. Many people just use tap water to make sure your skin's nice and moist. It's easy to press the products in also. Lots and lots of water. Also drink a lot of water. So what I look for in plants is a volatile. That's the vitamin. And a vitamin is important because your skin needs fuel. Just like your body needs different vitamins to function. If you're going to have a workout the next day, you need to eat healthy the night before for breakfast so you have a better workout. If you want your skin to have a workout, like a resilient workout, and it's nice and firm, then you need great fuel. Well, fuel comes from raw plant energy. And then what we do is we divide a plant usually into 3 parts, and we find out where the stem cells are. It's usually going to be in the roots or the shoots. And this is what I'm using in my products. Now for Helichrysum, it's in the flower. We get the oil actually from the bud. I'm interested in using a sickle, hand cutting it to make sure I get a high quality. And again, we cut 5 days early. So if you're deciding on what creams to use, it's according to your lifestyle and it's according to what your skin's needs are. But you only use a cream on your face if your skin is accepting to the cream. Because if you can work with just my serum, that's fine too. But I think in other videos, I've talked about serums, but what you don't realize is there's no water in my serum. Unlike a serum you're buying from a store, it's going to be 95% water. I take the water out of my product and just teach my clients to make sure they use a lot of water when you're applying my serum so it'll work better. It moisturizes because certain vitamins will cause skin to plump in serums. Not all, but I particularly find the ones that do because I test these products on thousands of people at the farmers markets. That's like doing my own double-blind study. Every day, hundreds of people, we test the products on, we roll the products on, they apply the creams, they apply the lotions, they apply the oils. So we have a pretty good knowledge of what plumps, what's for brown spots, what's for lines or wrinkles, and most of my products start to work in less than 30 seconds. And the reason is because of the quality of the product, and we still find that the old-fashioned way is still the best way. With good, clean formulas, not too many ingredients because you don't want to confuse your cells. Just use fewer ingredients, high-quality ingredients from small farms, and you're guaranteed better results. Thanks, everybody.